Super, thank you. Welcome back, everyone. This is Robert from Custodian File. Today is November 14. I want to revisit again this orange fireball from October 11, 2018. I just did a video on it a couple of days ago, but I forgot to show you the contrast. So here we go. This is just a few degrees off the horizon. I would say 270 degrees west, and it's just sitting there for hours, really just sitting there all night. A friend of mine 300 miles south in Mexico sends me a picture of the same thing. I'm very baffled. I'm very baffled. I actually recorded this for 3 hours. I burnt up so much video that ironically, I decided to delete a lot of it just because it was so redundant. So I regret doing that, but what are we looking at? Seriously, this is not an oil tanker on fire. It's not an oil rig. I'll show you a picture of an oil rig on fire, but this is just twisting my mind. It's 5 years old, and it's like, what was that thing? And I got to tell you, I do remember 5 years ago, because it was there all night, I did take my telephoto lens, like a 200-to-1 optic, and I zoomed in on it, and I'm pretty sure I saw things going in and out of it, in and out. And like I said, it was just so much video, I get overwhelmed by it. Share your thoughts. What are we looking? Obviously, if it happens again, I'll keep the video. I'll post the whole thing. If it's 3 or 4 or 5 hours long, I'll just post the whole thing. But share your thoughts. Is this happening anywhere else in the world? Was the largest orange fireball. It almost was like the size of the moon when the moon is at its smallest. Put it that way. It's pretty big. It's a pretty big fireball. All right, again, I'd like to hear from you, custodianfile at Gmail. Share your comments and thoughts. Let's go to the next. All right, super. A month ago, September 14th. These two helicopters, look at this. You hear that click? Two news choppers, a big fire, Marina Del Rey. News choppers are there for a couple hours. I know they're gonna get tagged, so I just record them, and this is the clicking. I believe I was behind the glass door. That's really the only way you're gonna record the clicking sound, essentially, from inside your car or behind a patio glass door. That's the way to do it. Phenomenal, right? These things are giving off this audio. What it is, was it propulsion? Is it a mitigated sonic boom? We don't know yet. We really don't. Hopefully other universities, some universities start to look at this stuff and we get more answers. I hope they're watching. Let's go to the next. Super, September 10th. These two helicopters are following each other. They're recording each other. This is not the fire in the marina. So this is kind of like the new format I've seen the last couple of years. They're following each other, recording. I think the concept is, I call this a movie format. I think the TV networks are accumulating their own Dragon video, and they're putting it on the shelf for a rainy day, just waiting for permission to put it on TV. And here we go. The Dragon flies by, you hear a click, and they get tagged several times. I see that maybe once every 2 months. It's not too common yet, but my guess is once dragons become common knowledge, UAP dragons, the TV stations will already have hundreds of videos. So let's see what happens. Kind of exciting. Let's go to the next. Okay, super. So this is one of my videos, 2021. That's the LAPD. This dragon comes off the ground. goes out of its way to fly right in front of the camera, in front of the police chopper. This camera's right there below that, right where it literally probably was 3 feet in front of the camera. So the pilot saw that. I call these zigzag, and they're interpolated, so zigzag interpolations. You know, looking at this now, now I'm starting to think I haven't had any new zigzag videos, I think, in 1 or 2 years. So I'm a little puzzled by that. It seems like 2021 was the year of the zigzag dragons. Not sure what that's about. I kind of wish I could get some more, but if they're not going to do it, if they're not going to fly by, they're just not. But obviously, just looking at the video, they were going out of their way. The message is, look at me, I'm right in front of your helicopter, look at me. So, wow, what do you think? Share some thoughts, give me some feedback. I'm puzzled. I don't have any new zigzag dragons. They're just, are they doing this for fun? Are they showing off? Hey, it's a hard read. It really is a hard read. But we'll figure it out. It's just enough time, enough people recording dragons. We're gonna figure this out. Let's go to the next. Super, February 2022. So this is like a radar hit. The helicopter flies by, I believe that's the LAPD, flies by and triggers the radar. It wasn't an X or K, but it was triggered. I believe that's just, I believe that's the triggering sound you hear when you're being tagged by a police car, a radar. So who knows what is triggering this? Obviously the radar is looking right at the ocean. It shouldn't be going off at all, and a lot of times it doesn't. It just sits there silently for days and days. But in this case, helicopters go by and it's triggered. So what's going on, everyone? What do you say? All right, let's go to the next. Super. What do you think of this one? That's pretty loud. That's a pretty loud echo. Not sure what I was recording on this. There must have been a helicopter outside of the frame. I had my camera on. It was just one of those lucky shots. Hard to come by, but very clear, cause and effect. Thing flies by. Radar is pretty instant, so, and then more or less, if it's the speed of sound, that's almost instant, 700 feet a second. Nevertheless, something is triggering these sounds, and I think my guess is these UAPs, these small UAPs. I call them dragons because I thought they were dragonflies 6 years ago. Evidently, they're not dragonflies. Let's go to the next. Super, I want to show you the interpolation of the click, the audio of the dragon video we just watched. So how far away is it? We don't know, but we do know during flight it's about 10 inches, or the diameter of the helmet of the pilot. Pretty astonishing. Look at this one here. Same phenomenon again. The dragon goes out of its way. That's a police helicopter. Goes out of its way and flies up to the camera again. Right in the front on the bottom. Like, in other words, right where your license plate would be. So these UAPs, they're purposely, it's like, again, take my picture. Here I am, look at me, take my picture. I think you think my pictures, videos are good? If that police helicopter had his video camera going, I'd really like to see his video. Because his video, I mean, obviously this thing is 20 feet in front of the chopper. That's what I'd like to see. I hope somebody someday will post those pictures. So there you go. Share your thoughts with me. Tell me what you think. You like, subscribe, comment. And by the way, if you've noticed, I haven't been posting a lot of new video so much. I have a lot of new video coming in from around the world. I'm going to start posting. I have so much, it's just taking time to process all of it. But the reason is I don't have new video is because helicopters have stopped flying over Marina del Rey. In other words, the sorties have gone way down. It's dropped off in the last 3 months. So not really a lot of Coast Guard or Apaches or Black Hawks. Obviously, in this case, people say, show me the evidence. Well, in this case, a lack of evidence is evidence. Somebody is purposely not flying over here to obviously, for obvious reasons. I don't have to, I think we can all connect the dots. Why? No helicopters, no new Dragon videos. I don't have any, but that's okay. I've got 4,000 videos from the past that I really need to post anyway. So just to keep you in the loop, nothing's really changing. Some of you might say, well, you know, winter's coming, the weather is getting cold, you're not going to catch any dragons. That's fair. Come December, January, February, I'll still have dragon videos and I will post them. Okay, that's it for today. I appreciate you watching. You can reach me at custodianfile@gmail.com. Until the next video, stay safe. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.